Making sure it's going live. All right, so see if everything's working here. Okay, bet. Super exciting right here. New shot pattern update that I'm excited to share with you guys. This is on your phone what you can get. We're looking at TPC Sawgrass where they're playing the Players Championship today. This is hole number 1. What's super exciting is I can say, okay, most players are ultimately going to end up this week on this hole kind of right around here in this 120 range. So if I go ahead and do that, we're going to apply that position there. What we're able to see is the green and what's up guys, yo, how are we doing? What we're able to see is a really cool map out of the green now. So you're able to have a certain subscription level to do this, but you're able to do it all from your phone. I'm able to tap on the little map feature here. I tap on that and it pulls up the green map. This is incredible to be able to see this on your phone without having to go to a different app. Everything that you're using there, the colors are great, the depiction's awesome. You're able to see what would be, the levels of a +7 slope all the way to a 0.1% slope. So those numbers at the bottom are giving you a reading of how much slope that is. You're then able to see the blues, the greens. The blues will be your low end of the green will be your mid, then the which sharps off everywhere else. So like this is huge. Oh, awesome. I love that. Let me start that again because I forget that my easy cast, I have to start it up every time. We'll run that back. Technical difficulties as always. There we go. So I'm trying to broadcast this from my phone. Boom. All right. So we're able to do that. We're able to see that green map. I don't work with them. I'm just very close with them. They're awesome. They've been awesome to me for many years. They've helped my juniors out get subscriptions where they're able to do this. So big fans of Shot Pattern. Phenomenal people. They're from the Chicagoland area, so got to represent there as well. But they got these impaired with Strecke lines, so where you're able to see the green slopes that they have in these books. You're able to see the depth of the greens. So I'm able to see that this length of the screen is 35 feet long. We're able to 35 paces long. We're able to go there. This is awesome, what we're able to see with that. So my goal is that with this, we can bring in kind of new data in to understand people or help people understand the choices they're making and why. So like where most tour players, what you're going to see is they're going to avoid this short ride collection area right here. They don't want to be anywhere in this. Very difficult up and down from here. It's going to come right down, funnel there. They're going to not want to be anywhere in this bunker. Anywhere in this bunker is going to lead to them probably losing a half a stroke to the field because again they're able to see the map, the green's rolling away from them. It's going on that downslope there, and it could funnel off. A lot of pins are going to be in kind of this lower right quadrant to upper right quadrant of the screen this week for what we'll see. So a lot of players will choose to bail out possibly a little bit to the right side of the screen, knowing that they have an easier up and down from there. So the shot selections they choose is going to be based off of what they're doing because of how the green is sloped. And I think this is something that most players don't take account for. They're just able to kind of go in there. But if we go into 17, I could have went the other way, but I like tapping. So, obviously our famous green on 17, you can see the severity of slope now at the palm of your hand. So any golf course you're going to play, they're going to have this green book in there, which is phenomenal. So now you can actually be ready for the courses you're going to see, not just going in blind. So you got a weekend trip with the boys. Go ahead and look at the green slope, what's going to be happening. That way you're more in tune for what is going to be expected on the golf course rather than just completely being blindsided by a slope you didn't expect to be there and having short game shots that are going to be tough. But like, this is 17 green at Sawgrass. Really cool to see. You're able to see the severity of slope on that front left side. So those guys, that front left pin where people are trying to spin it back in there, but this is why people spin it into the water, because it gets up to a 7% slope, which is very extreme. That Sunday pin, that back right pin, you can see how much slope is back there to the right side, and then obviously a very flat at the top of that green. So see some balls that will kick into the water from there. So really cool stuff. Again, this is just a really, really cool addition to an awesome app. So if you haven't checked out the Shot Pattern app before, you're able to. You're able to do a lot of different things, seeing like, what would it be to the front of the green, what would be to the back of the green. This is what I recommend for all my junior golfers to get ready for tournaments. We use this, and then we use the Strockline books, and now it's all in one, which is even better. So being able to do that, being able to see a hole like this of 18 at Sawgrass, we're going to see a lot of drives that they're going to play kind of towards a little further back, and have a harder shot, a little bit longer of a shot in, but you can see, wow, okay, where do I want to miss? Well, definitely don't want to miss left here, but if I do miss anywhere on this right side, that green isn't very favorable for my ball staying on there, so I have to be really good with my up and down choice, trust that I'm going to be maybe 15 feet away and try to make a putt. Really, really cool addition that you're able to just see the green slopes and be able to prepare for your events and your tournaments or just your rounds of golf with more detail. So huge shout out to Shot Pattern for adding this. I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you haven't seen it, you're able to, again, do a lot. At the end of the round, you can put your stats in, and you're able to keep up with everything. So really, really cool just to see kind of all this come into one to help our golfers make better decisions, play better golf. But I just want to share that real quick with you guys. I got to hop into lessons now. But yeah, this is really, really cool. If you haven't checked it out, Shot Pattern is the name of the app, Shot Pattern, and they have all that built into the app. Really, really awesome. Very blessed that I get to use software like this and help my players get better, and you can too.